Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Johnny Mac, and for those of you that are returning subscribers, welcome back to another New World video. So we're going to be going over the patch 1.03 update that went live this morning. Let's go ahead and get on into those details. As always, guys, if you find this video helpful and you think I've earned your subscription today, smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like and also give that notification bell a little tickle. These are all free and easy ways to support my work. So let's go ahead and get on into these patch notes. So New World Update 1.03 will release for the Central Europe, US East, South America, and AP Southeast regions at 10 p.m., 5 a.m. UTC on October 19th, which was obviously yesterday. US West will begin downtime at 11 p.m. Pacific time, blah, 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 blah. All right, so the patch is already live, obviously. Now, I waited a little bit to put out this video because I wanted to collect my thoughts and see exactly how the patch would launch, see if there was any, known issues or anything like that. So far, I haven't seen anything as of yet, but that doesn't mean that's not going to change. So, greetings, adventurers. With this update, we have laid the final groundwork for the server transfer feature. We've also included a swath of bug fixes thanks to all those who helped us track down these issues through their reports on the official New World forums. Before we dive into the details on exactly how the server transfer system works, our plan to roll it out to all regions, and our list of bug fixes, we wanted to thank everyone who has supported New World in our first few weeks after launch. And, I think they're being very tactful here because there have been some very stern opinions and some very stern comments, and I say stern very loosely, about the whole server transfer debacle, if you will. But anyway, to show our appreciation for your patience, we are granting all players the Stoic in-game title. This title is meant to thank all of those who, as the title description states, showed solid resolve in the face of epic wait times. The title will be automatically granted to your character and can be equipped by navigating to the character menu, selecting the Bio tab, and selecting Change. In the title section of this screen, it may take up to a day for the Stoic title to appear in the list of available titles. So keep that in mind. It may take some time before it's actually available to you to equip, guys. We've also added the waiting emote to the in-game store for free as an additional thank you. To claim the emote, navigate to the in-game store and select the emotes tab where you'll find the waiting emote available for free. Emotes are account bound, so you'll only need to claim it once on your Steam account, even if you have 2 characters. And we'll go ahead and we'll play that little graphic that shows you what it does. It's nothing too awful complicated, but kind of funny nonetheless. Little cheeky. All right. And their spotlight, character server transfers. This is the big one for everybody, I know. While we want everyone to find their long-term home in Eternum as soon as possible, we also want to ensure that the process is safe and ready for everyone to use. We've been hard at work on the feature and testing it for the past 2 weeks, but because the feature is brand new, we have decided to take a safe, incremental approach to rolling out transfers to all players. When all worlds are back online from downtime, our plan is to monitor the framework we have created without turning transfers on immediately. Once we have confirmed that the framework holds up at scale, we will turn on character server transfers in the Utopia world first, in the AP Southeast region. We will closely monitor transfers in this world, and if anything out of the ordinary occurs, our team will need to make manual interventions. If all goes well, we will turn it on for the rest of the AP Southeast region, and continue monitoring. If after 8 hours our team hasn't discovered any issues, we will fully deploy character server transfers to other regions. Thank you to our AP Southeast players for helping us ensure this feature is ready for the worldwide rollout, and thank you to everyone for their understanding and patience. Please stay tuned to Play New World and our forums for the latest updates. And this is their Twitter link here. So if you have Twitter, you can follow them here. Please review the video and FAQ below so you can understand how the transfer process will work, the limitations, and how it impacts your character. Each player will receive 1 free character transfer token. Now, they did state, guys, that future tokens will be made available once things have stabilized for purchase, but this is a one-time free thing, at least for now. Maybe if things don't go quite so well, you might be looking at maybe another free token, but don't quote me on that. It's not a guarantee, so don't come at me, okay? But if everything goes well, then it'll end up being a paid service. And let's go ahead and click this little video here. So you go to your store, go down to world transfer single use free, claim, in which you'll actually purchase. I want 50,000 coins. That's awesome. Then you'll select your world set. This is where your character obviously is that you want to transfer. Select, confirm your transfer to where you're transferring to. And that's it, pretty straightforward. So select the world that you want to transfer to, select the character that you want to transfer, and then hit confirm. Pretty simple, right? And then of course it gives you the instructions here. Of course you'll need to log into your character, which means of course, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait through, any queue times that might, be on your server. Luckily, my server, even though it's a legacy server, haven't had any queue times in a long time, actually. And then of course, you need to leave your company. You need to make sure that, you cancel all your active trading posts, sell orders, and of course you need to be located in a sanctuary in order to do this. Then of course, you need to, like I said, you need to leave your company, right? Don't forget that. I'm sure that there's probably going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, why can't I transfer? Well, you haven't left your company yet. And then unfortunately, everything transfers over except your friends list, because you are transferring, regions or servers. So your friends list will not transfer over. Other than that, everything else is as expected. Your faction standing, your quests, your money, of course, big one, money. All that stuff is still going to be attached to your character, right? Let's go down to the general. Implemented final prices of the server transfer framework. So they've already got pieces intact, right? And they're looking to make sure that they are stable before they roll out the final implementation. Added improvements to the world selection UI, added clearer messaging when a player is kicked due to going AFK or violating the EAC, added clearer messaging when stacked discounts are present, such as territory standing and faction discounts. So they've added a whole bunch of different additions for clarity. Now, one thing that I know that they implemented here that they didn't clearly, make up front was that in the last patch, they allowed a crap ton of reagents to be dropped from the chests. Well, they've rolled that back, so now those reagents, such as like your fluxes and your sandpapers, those are no longer going to be dropping in massive amounts like they were. So those are going to be huge changes, really, to the economy. So expect the economy to take a little bit of a shift. Not necessarily a bad thing, because I know a lot of people, they would go and they would farm these, and it was a good way to make some supplemental money. So that change is being reverted. Bug fixes. There's a whole slew of bug fixes here, guys. One big one is right at the top of the list. Fixed issues with the T4 and T5 Azoth staffs, which before they wouldn't close those higher level portals. So that's kind of a huge thing. So now territory claims in those upper territories, you're going to start seeing some very interesting changes, guys, which also in and of itself is probably going to shift the economy a good bit. So look for the economy shifts going forward, probably within the next couple days. And fixed issues with, early game spawning, watchtower respawn points. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of different fixes in here, guys. Fixed an issue that caused the runic bear armor to not be appropriately dyed during wars. So yeah, whole bunch of different bug fixes. I will leave a link in the description below. Some of you can actually check out all these bug fixes yourself. But for sake of trying not to make this video too lengthy, then we're going to not go over all those details, okay? Speculative fixes. The fixes listed below are tentative fixes and mitigations. Our goal is to get these changes out and see if issues persist so we can continue to work on them and address in a future update if necessary. These speculative fixes are work to fix an issue where wars and invasions kicked off earlier than scheduled, work to fix an issue where not all settlement stations upgraded as intended when town projects are completed. That's a big one. Players should no longer become stuck when entering or exiting an instance. If a player reconnects and their character is dead, the respawn screen is open with respawn options available. Players who are currently stuck need to contact customer support to have their character unstuck. So if you've experienced any of that issues where your character is permanently stuck because you died and got disconnected and now you can't do anything, you need to contact customer support so they can fix that. So thank you for your support, and we'll see you in a turnum. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed these patch notes. Once again, I'm going to leave a link to the original patch notes down in the description below. And if you have anything further to update or comment, I'm actually going to be bringing out another video where I'm going to be going over my opinions on what we can expect from here. I think it's safe to say that they are definitely moving in a very good direction, but we've got some things coming down the pipeline that I think not a lot of people are thinking about right now. But like I said, that's going to be in a future video, probably today. So if you haven't done so yet already, smash that subscribe button, hit a like on this video, and give that notification bell a little tickle because we got some more content coming up, guys, probably today. So I will see you in the next one, and I'll see you in the new world.